Ladies and gentlemen, this game between Real Madrid and Manchester City in the second leg of the playoffs was a 3-2 aggregate, even though it's kind of comforting that Real Madrid are 3-2 on top of Manchester City, and now that we're going to be playing at home, it does all feel nice. But look, I still leave a little bit of room open for Manchester City to actually come back from this. And I probably shouldn't be saying this or even discussing it, even though I'm a Real Madrid fan, but still, I think that based on our situations, and obviously Manchester City does has definitely more than 1% chance of getting through, and that's just disrespect to Manchester City for saying otherwise. Why are people saying 1%? I have no idea, but that's regardless of that. We played Atletico Madrid, drawn 1-1. Then we played Manchester City 1-3-2. Then we played against Osasuna 1-1, and Manchester City actually won their uh, previous game 4-0, the game before tomorrow, obviously. So based on that, I'm leaving the door a little bit open for Manchester City to win. But of course, I'm confident that Real Madrid could do well. We have a solid team. We have hopefully Rudiger will be back. Maybe Alba will be back. It's all a doubt, but still, Fede Valverde will be playing on the right back position. He's covering that well. He's doing very well. Haaland is a doubt. Maybe he might play, he might not play. Jack Grealish is also a doubt. He either might play or not. So we're having a little bit of an edge since Manchester City is also having some injury problems. And of course, the game between Real Madrid and Manchester City in the first leg of the playoffs of this year is questionable in terms of, can we actually just smash Manchester City out of the park? Because if you guys go back and watch my match preview, watch my live stream reaction, watch my post match analysis, you'd know a lot. But I'll say it again. We absolutely dominated Manchester City. We smashed them, but the scoreline says otherwise. It says it was a very tight game, and that's just because they got a lucky penalty that honestly we're always giving away, giving a lot of unnecessary penalties, and we can't afford that anymore. And Manchester City also got one nice goal. Realistically, I would put the score of a 3-1 rather than a 3-2, but penalties happen and we just have to deal with it. Anyways, the competition is tight. We're playing at home. It's the second leg. All that Real Madrid needs to do is probably score one goal and not defend, not just sit back and do nothing. Of course, the more goals, the merrier. But all we need to do is really get a quick lead, put ourselves in front, and then that would just make the whole situation much more difficult for Manchester City, because then they would need to really come back and score two goals to just tie it off in aggregate. And that might lead us to an extra time, maybe not. Hopefully we don't go into extra time. And the reason why is because Real Madrid have been struggling a lot this season with injuries, and that's no secret. And the fact that now Barcelona is also ahead of us in the league just by goal difference means that every single game right now is super important. Real Madrid, yes, playing in the Champions League is not the same as playing in La Liga in terms of refereeing, in terms of rotation, in terms of emotions, in terms of anything really. But we need the confidence boost. Going into the round of 16 might give us the confidence we need to hopefully get back on track into the other competitions. We still have the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey, La Liga. So this match preview that I'm giving right now is just me saying Real Madrid need to win and really need to smash Manchester City. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, although Manchester City's defense wasn't entirely great. Surprisingly, they messed up a lot, and I was super surprised. So that's literally all that needs to happen. Hopefully, we'll get lucky with them slipping up a little bit, bagging one or two goals, and then I think the game is over. If we are one or two goals ahead of Manchester City anytime during the game, then the game is pretty much over and we have made it through and they're probably finished. Because Manchester City, they don't really do comebacks like we usually do to them. So that's why I'm feeling a little bit confident, but I know that Real Madrid really need to do a whole lot more. Hopefully, Courtois obviously will be playing. Fede Valverde, Asensio, Tchouaméni, Mendy, Ceballos should be back also. He had a little bit of a rest against Osasuna. He didn't play at all, in fact. So he should be having some time off. Bellingham should ideally be putting 100% in, 300% in, without a doubt, for the sole reason that he's gotten a red card, which is still in question of whether or not he will actually still have the red card, or it will get revoked, or it will be a 2-game ban, or whatever. But he has to give 300% into the game, more than everyone else, fully exhaust himself in this game. Obviously not to the point of injury, but to the point where he there's no more in the tank, because he's going to be missing the next game, so he'll have some time to recover, and obviously will be fine with him when he comes back. So that's why I'm saying, like, this game, Jude Bellingham should be the star player, in my opinion. He has to put up a lot of work. He should make more runs. He should make the passes. He should put some better press on Manchester City and all of that. And hopefully we could also see Vinicius, Mbappe and Rodrigo all score. It's obviously a dream for us to constantly see them all score in the game, or help each other score at least. Mbappe, especially since he had a little bit of a unlucky run against Manchester City, and also in the past few games I felt like his performance took a little slip downwards, but obviously he'll go back. Same with Vinicius Jr. Otherwise, it's a pretty simple game. We're ahead, we're playing at home, all we need to do is one goal, bam, the game is done. It's just, right now it's all about home advantage and injury advantage in a way. Because I don't know if Haaland is going to be 100%. I don't know if Jack Grealish is going to join. And obviously they're going to probably have Foden start the game. And he's just an absolute monster. He's super dangerous. Like, every time we play against him, he just comes out of nowhere, shoots outside of the box, and nearly scores bangers, which he nearly did in our previous game. So Mendy, Tchouaméni and Asensio are really going to have to cover that very well. We're realistically going to try and not sit back and push instantly straight off the bat. Therefore, allowing City to hold on to the ball, especially when they're weak and not performing as well this season, would be the wrong play. So that's pretty much it. My score prediction, though, I think we could get another 3 goals in. Whether or not they score, I'm not sure. Maybe they'll score 1. So I'm going to predict a 3-1 win for this second half. The one thing I hope doesn't happen is extra time penalties. Not because I'm scared that we will lose, or that's like, I'm not worried about that. It's just for the sake of the players, just to play the 90 minutes, go home and rest, because we have a lot of games. We shouldn't even really have played these 2 games at all. We should just be sitting at the round of 16. But the new Champions League system put us in this situation and adding additional games for us. So yeah, it's going to be a very entertaining game. I can't wait for it. So make sure to join tomorrow's live stream reaction. If you guys also want to pop in and talk, either by chat or by voice, you guys could join my Discord channel. Link is in the description. I'm still working on it, but it'll be fine to go for now. Join that if you guys want to have a chat. Your voices won't be heard, so I'll be fine. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care and bye bye.